Radio Faversham for Verbal Essences. We're just having an interview with Animals of Asia, and we're going to talk to Sarah, who's at the New Day Festival raising awareness. Could you just introduce yourself and the charity organisation?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Sarah Dawson. We run the Mid-Kent Animals Asia support group for Animals Asia.
And could you explain a little bit about what that organisation does and how it goes about making change for the better?
So Animals Asia was set up 26 years ago, predominantly to rescue the bears in the bear bowl trade. And over the 26 years they've actually progressed. They have 3 sanctuaries now, one in China, in Chengdu, and one in China, Vietnam, and 2, completely marked.
That's all right. Keep going.
1 in China, in Chengdu, and 2 in Vietnam. And they've actually got an elephant sanctuary as well now, and they do also dog welfare. They predominantly have progressed by working with local people, working with the government, and working with schools and educational authorities to actually educate people about bear bowl trade.
And how successful have they been so far? What's that actually achieved for bears?
So far they've rescued just under 700 bears from the bear bowl trade, and cats and dogs. They've also made a number of provinces in China.
Vietnam? No,
China. They've actually made them. I'm really sorry, I've lost it. Oh, Demeter, can you edit this? Thank you. Oh my God, yesterday that was me. They've actually made a number of provinces free from the dog meat trade in China.
So there's been huge successes there then.
Absolutely.
That's really quite a positive message. And so education is the key rather than just sort of a telling off, is to educate them.
Absolutely. And I think what's really important with Animals Asia, what they do really well is actually at the moment when a bear bowl farmer will hand over their bears, they actually celebrate that person. So they don't, there's no finger pointing, it's sort of celebrating and sort of spreading the word to say actually this is the way we need to go. In addition to that, they've been working with a lot of like homeopathic type organisations, and there's actually now a synthetic alternative to bear barbing that's being made.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and I think it is more to do with the education. In their sanctuaries, they've actually got something like herb gardens, so you can get herbs. And unfortunately, bear bowl does actually have some medicinal properties, unlike rhino horn or something that's really irrelevant. It does. But it often, when it's extracted from the bears, because of the way it's extracted, it's often infected.
Right. And do you think you'll achieve 100% success, or is there an element of...
In Vietnam, they will definitely succeed because from next year, 2025, it is illegal, as I said. So they're working with those last bear bowl farmers to take over those bears and sort of like gradually. So I think there's about 300 left now. So they will go to the new sanctuary, which is in Bacmar National Park. Another thing to say that they've done, which is excellent in Bacmar National Park, they've actually just worked totally with Vietnamese people. So all of their sort of European or vets from Australia have trained those local vets. So it's totally run by Vietnamese.
And how are we doing in China?
China is a little bit more difficult, and there's a lot of work going on, but it will be a longer process.
And much more political to try and get through.
Yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot more red tape in China.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's amazing. Thank you for talking about that for us. How can people support you and help?
So people can support. Animals Aid has a website where they've got all the programs that they run. If people are really interested, they can actually visit the sanctuaries. There's open days, so check their website out. Also, there's a number of support groups like ourselves in Kent across the country, and they can get involved helping or set up a new group, even like that. But there's lots of fundraisers at Animals Aid. So
fundraising, raising awareness, spreading the word,
absolutely,
taking an interest.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's at www.animalsasia.org.
Correct.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. That was lovely.
Thank you very much.